Elomma was born in a beautiful and respected home. She was the first child of her mother and father. She was renowned through the village of her unparalleled beauty. She had a golden hair with a touch of blue eyes and a grace that seemed almost otherworldly. She captivated the heart of every man who laid eyes on her. Elomma's beauty was such that she became a village legend. Suitors from neighboring towns would travel great distance just to catch a glimpse of her, and the villagers were constantly seeking for her attention. Elomma had friends who normally visit and spend time with her in her father's compound, but unknown to her that some of her friends got jealous of her because of the way men approach and ask for her hand in marriage. Elomma, however, remained kind and well-mannered, never favoring one man over another. Despite the numerous proposals and endless admiration, she always responded with a gentle smile and a promise that she would choose her partner with time. Little did these men and villagers know that Elomma harbored a deep and painful secret, a condition that anytime she remembered, she felt so bad, to the extent of taking her own life. Her parents and siblings always showed her love. They made sure that Elomma lacked nothing. They cared for her because of her terrible condition. Elomma's beauty was matched by an extraordinary condition. This condition had been kept hidden by her family for years, as they feared that such knowledge might lead to scandal and ruin their daughter's prospects. Elomma kept receiving different suitors due to her beauty, but she was so afraid to choose one due to her condition. This made her to reject anyone that come for her hand in marriage. One day, a handsome and successful young man named Akin arrived in their village. Akin was a wealthy landowner from distant region, known for his charm and generosity. He was a philanthropist. He helped the poor in his village. He was well known. He started businesses for many women in the village. He had so much money. His second name was Money, called by his friends and classmates. He had been looking for a decent and good girl to marry, but have not seen the one that captures his eyes. Akin had heard of Elo's beauty and determined to win her hearts. His arrival stirred excitement in the village, and many hoped that he would be one to finally capture Elo's affection. But the villagers didn't understand the reason why Elo was rejecting suitors. Akin was inside his car, heading to see a friend, when he passed Elo on his way. He drove back and stopped. He greeted, "Good afternoon, pretty one." "Good afternoon, sir. I'm Akin, and you?" "I am Elomma. I am from neighboring village, and I came to see a friend here." "And what about you?" said Akin. "I am Elo. I am from this village," said Elomma. "Actually, I was passing when your presence captured my eyes. Please, can I have your number? I would like to call and discuss something with you," said Akin. They both exchanged contacts, and Akin left. Elomma got home that very day, and the thought of Akin kept coming through her heart. Akin immediately fell in love with Elo. They both communicate to each other. Akin courted Elomma with great earnestness. He showered her with gifts. He wrote her poetry and spent countless hours in her company. Despite the other suitors' protests and gossip that ensued, Akin's persistence and sincerity won Elomma over. After much contemplation, Elomma agreed to marry him, feeling that his genuine love and respect might be the foundation of a happy life together. The villagers were dynamic with excitement at the announcement of their engagement. Preparation for the grand wedding began, and everyone in the village eagerly anticipated the union of their most beautiful daughter with a man of such esteemed standing. The wedding day arrived. It was a magnificent celebration. The ceremony was held in the village's ancient chapel, furnished with flowers and arranged in sparkle fabrics. Elomma looked radiant in her wedding gown. Akin was equally dashing in his fine attire as they exchanged vows. Their love seemed touchable, and the entire village rejoiced. However, on their wedding night, as Akin and Elomma prepared for their consummation during the honeymoon, it was night to behold. Akin was faced with an unexpected and baffling reality. Akin discovered that Elo did not possess the female organ expected of her as a woman. Akin was shocked and confused and was unable to comprehend the situation. He confronted Elomma, who was in tears, revealed the truth of her condition. Elomma explained that her condition was a rare and painful peculiarity, one that had been hidden out of shame and fear. She had hoped that love and understanding might bridge the gap between them. But she realized that the revelation had come too late. During this process, Akin had already spread the news of his wife's predicament to the whole village. The revelation created a scandal in the village. Akin, feeling betrayed and humiliated, retreated from the marriage, and the once celebrated couple became the subject of intense scrutiny and gossip. Elo was devastated. She had hoped for a life of love and companionship, but instead, her secret had led to her public disgrace. Elo came back from her husband's house, back to her father's house, with shame and agony. She was consoled by her parents and siblings. She decided to leave the village. Her parents were heartbroken and ashamed. They supported her decision. She left the village, seeking a new beginning in a distant land where she could start a new life without the burden of her past. However, Akin faced the village judgment for his hasty departure and the way he had handled the situation. He came back and begged to Elo's parents and villagers, and he was eventually forgiven. But the story of his broken engagements became the complexity of love and the dangers of superficial judgments. In conclusion, Elo's journey took her to a faraway town where she lived a quiet and fulfilling life. Elomma found happiness and accepted her condition and built a new life based on genuine connections and understanding. Her past in the village remained a chapter of her life, but it was one that taught her resilience and self-acceptance. Guys, what moral lesson do you learn from this story? What might cause a beautiful young woman like Elomma not to have a female organ? Was it right the way Elo refused to inform her dear husband Akin her predicament on time? Why would Akin decided to announce to the villagers about his wife's predicaments? Guys, let me see your comments on the comment section. Please subscribe to my channel at AfricanTales by Ifenkili. Like and share with family and friends. Turn on your notification buttons and stay tuned for more interesting and mind-blowing stories coming your way next time. Guys, remain blessed. Bye.